Hello everyone, welcome to Jasvee's Kitchen. I am sharing a recipe of eggless chocolate orange ice cream cake. Very fabulous cake to celebrate any special occasion during summer. I believe in homemade food is always good because it is hygienic, healthy, fresh and nutritious. So let's get started. To make the cake healthier, I need fine semolina. If you don't have fine semolina, then grind it in the grinder jar for some time. And then I am taking 3/4 cup of all purpose flour. Both are in same quantity. Set any cup or bowl to measure all the ingredients with the same. Now I am pouring half cup of milk that is at room temperature. Then I will take 3/4 cup of fresh curd at room temperature. Now I am baking this cake in a pan, so I am preheating it on a low medium flame by keeping a stand in the center, and I will cover it with the lid. Prepare a cake tin now. I have a loose bottomed cake tin that is of 6.5 inches dia, and you can take any cake tin. I will fix its bottom in inverse condition to fix it properly. Now I will grease it with any vegetable oil that is odorless. Cut the parchment paper of the same size of the bottom and place it. Now I will again grease the bottom and then I will place another parchment paper. This process will help us bake the cake perfectly. I will grease it again. Now I will adjust the thin strip of parchment paper along the sides of the cake tin. The sides of cake tin are also greased, so this parchment paper will stick very easily. I will apply vegetable oil on the parchment paper again. I am grinding semolina for 2-3 seconds in a grinder jar to make it fine. Now I will make a batter for the cake. In a big bowl, I am adding 3/4 cup of fresh curd. Then I will pour 1/3 cup of vegetable oil that is odorless. You can add salted or unsalted butter at room temperature. Now I am adding half cup of ground sugar. Then I will whisk it properly to make it creamy. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence to give a nice fragrance. Give all the things a nice mix. Now I will put out 2 tablespoons of semolina and will add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. See, I am putting out 2 tablespoons of semolina and I will add in the same cup 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Sift all the dry ingredients through a sieve. Sift all-purpose flour and then I am adding semolina and cocoa powder mixture and will 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda and a pinch of salt, and then sift all the things. After sifting, we will mix all the things with a whisk to make it lump-free batter. Mix it well to make it lump-free. It is a little bit thick, so I will add 2 tablespoons of milk at room temperature. I am adding a little milk because my curd was of thin consistency, but if you are taking thick curd, then you can add more milk. Now its consistency is too good to bake. I have added 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. You can add vinegar, but I prefer to add lemon juice because it contains vitamin C. Now I am pouring this batter into a prepared or lined cake tin. Tap it for 10 to 15 times to remove air bubbles. Now open the lid very carefully of the pan and place the cake tin in the center. Just cover it again and wait for 20 to 25 minutes. I am checking it after 20 minutes. It is not baked perfectly in the center. So I am covering it again to bake it for 5 to 7 minutes again. I am checking again by inserting a knife or toothpick in the center. Wow, it has perfectly baked. My knife has come out clean. So I will switch off the flame now and put the cake tin out of the pan. Cover it with a cotton cloth and let it rest for 10 minutes. Remove the parchment paper and we will demold it now on the wire rack to cool it properly. Demold it carefully and see the color. It's so nicely baked. It's not burnt at the bottom. Now I will put it on the wire rack to come at room temperature. Cover it with a damp cloth. It will keep the upside of this cake moist. Then refrigerate it at least for 2 hours to cool it completely. In the meanwhile, we will prepare whipping cream. Take chilled whipping cream in a chilled vessel to whip it perfectly. I am taking 1 full cup of whipping cream, but if you like heavy cream in the cake, then you can take 1.5 cup. Put it in a vessel that should be very chilled. Refrigerate it for at least half an hour to make the vessel chill. Then whip it with hand whisker, hand blender or with electric beater. It is perfectly whipped because stiff peaks appear now. So our whipping cream is ready. Keep this whipped cream in the refrigerator and cut the cake in layers. I am cutting this cake in 3 layers to fill the ice cream very well. I have orange ice cream with me. This is homemade ice cream. I will give you its link in the description box. You can make it at home. It's very delicious ice cream. Keep it on the kitchen platform for 5 to 10 minutes before spreading it on the cake so that it can be spreaded easily. Spread a thick layer of ice cream on the cake layer to make it so delicious. Spread it evenly and put the second layer of the cake on it. This cake is so delicious that you will want to make it again and again. This is a summer treat to celebrate any special occasion in summers. So make it, enjoy it and give your feedback in the comment section. Apply the layer evenly and put another layer and then apply again the thick layer of ice cream on it. Cover it properly and then put the third layer of the cake on it. After covering it, apply whipped cream to cover the cake. First of all, we do crumb coating and then we will refrigerate the cake for at least half an hour. We will finish it by applying more cream now. I am spreading second layer of cream to give it a finishing touch. You can use spatula, palette knife or any stiff card like visiting card to spread the whipped cream evenly. I am using dry fruit praline to decorate this cake. To make this praline, I have used almonds and cashew nuts. You can use peanuts only to make this praline. Melt the sugar in a heavy bottom pan and add dry roasted dry fruits and let it cool. Spread it in greased dish and then crush it. That is praline. Now I will decorate the cake with a nozzle. I will make flowers with whipped cream with the help of nozzle. But if you don't have any nozzle, you can take any plastic bag, make a hole, fill the cream and make flowers. Now I will place cherries in the center of these flowers and in the center of this cake, I will decorate it with the praline. This will give it a nice look and taste to this cake. Cover the sides with this praline and ta-da! Our delicious cake is ready. Enjoy this recipe. This is very delicious cake. filled with ice cream, and ice cream also is very unique. Now I will fill the gap with orange segments. These are peeled orange segments dipped in sugar syrup. I have made sugar syrup with 2 tablespoons of sugar and half cup of water, and then I dip these orange segments in this sugar syrup to make it sweet and lustrous. So I am placing these orange segments on the cake. This will give a lovely look and taste also. This will give a freshness also. So our cake is ready. Enjoy this recipe and give your feedback. Please like, share and subscribe my channel for tasty, healthy, nutritious, easy, quick, interesting and exotic recipes. Refrigerate this